Hey everybody, this is a walkthrough of Generations Riviera Maya. It is July 7th, 2025. All right, when you arrive at the Generations Riviera Maya Resort, this is the main lobby. And in the main lobby, you have not much going on in here. It's not like the other resorts where there's restaurants and stuff. In fact, this is very far away from any of the other places, any other parts of the resort. It is pretty. It's nice. It smells well. Very good. I guess there is a bar over there. I've never been in it, but yeah. Come out here, look around. Very jungly, and yeah, that's the lobby. Now, what's interesting about this lobby is that you, when you do the concierge, you do it right there. You can sign up for low-limits travel things here, but you can do that anywhere. But what's interesting is that in my prior video, I was going to the Nickelodeon Beach Resort. If you come from Generations to go there, they take you in a golf cart, and it goes right down this road. And it's not far. It's like a mile, maybe. You could walk it. It's not bad. There's sidewalks. Hey, there's some weird animals. Cool. What are those things? Some sort of jungle chicken. That's what I will call it. The jungle chicken. The fabled jungle chicken. So anyways, people park over here for work here. But when you do get to the resort, this is where you stop first. Again, very pretty, very jungly, and yeah, you can see that. You will come from this direction. This is where the highway is, that way, which is west. And then once you get your room and everything, then the bell person, butler, concierge, drives you down this path in a golf cart. And it's a very nice path. I like this path. It's one of my most favorite paths in the whole Mexico. There are security guards at the front entrance by the highway, but not right here. This building seems like it was an afterthought at some point, or whatever it was. So, I am going to walk all the way down this path. There's little Cody. But I am not going to film the whole thing because it is probably 500 yards worth of walking. So, see you in a minute. All right, I'm almost nearing the end of this path. It's a very nice path. It's very intentional. Lots of cool trees. So, what you see in front of me is the entrance to the resort itself, Generations Riviera Maya. But to the right is El Dorado Casitas. And further to the right is El Dorado Royale. In fact, El Dorado Casitas is just on the other side of this sign. And over to the right here is not for me. But this is the path to El Dorado Generations. If I wanted, I could go that way, and that would be El Dorado Casitas. But here is Generations. To the left, there is a pond. And in this pond, there's fish, as well as an alligator. And I'd never seen the alligator before until this morning. It was right over there. But I don't see it now. They're not very big, but they're alligators nonetheless. And they're cool. I like them. So anyways, we continue down the path. So we're coming to our second lobby. This is where our homeboys, the butlers, live. They don't live, they hang out. But before we do that, to the right is where they have some shows and stuff at night. And I'll walk you over there in just a minute. But this is the back entrance to that. But let's go up this path instead to the main lobby. Well, I guess second main lobby. How can you have two main lobbies? No one knows. Right here, I think they do some sort of activity HAAB. I don't know what it is. Could be like rifle shooting, archery, something like that. So Generations, if you don't know this, is a hotel style resort. Everything is ocean facing, and I'll show you that detail in just a second. But here's our first lobby area, or the one after the main one. And then there, they have water and coffee and things. But to the right is where they'll do some shows and stuff at night. Believe it or not, there's a theater inside of there. And we saw a cool Cirque du Soleil type of show that I enjoyed. Down the stairs, this is the other side of that entrance, right here. Down the stairs here, we got our theater on the right. So yeah, pretty good theater, not bad. And they have sacks and stuff in there. It's nice and cool today. It's not hot. It's not blistering hot. In fact, it never has been. Over here, this is where the casitas are. So you could literally go through this door, right over into the casitas. They do have ice cream in there, yet I've never had it this trip. This is a, I think it's like a private area, but truly this is the entrance to the casitas. So you gotta be 18 or older to go over here. But to my left is Generations. In fact, what you're looking at here is a Chef Market restaurant. Goes out over here. I'm not going to do too much of the beach today, just because the beach is rough. And the beach has a lot of seaweed today. Now, I've seen this place be pristine, and I've seen it be like this. And when it's like this, you know, not much you can do out there. It is smelly, but whatever. Here at the beach, waters are kind of rough today, but yeah. They do kayaks right there, and if you're into that, then you can do that. I've seen Indian weddings and stuff right here before, which is pretty nice. Let's go this way. Okay. This is a gift shop. You can buy sunscreen, shirts, and cigarettes, and booze, and everything you want in there. This is the Palms restaurant. We eat breakfast here, lunch. It's delicious. Again, beach. What's cool about this beach too is you can walk down to Nickelodeon, which is right over here. You'll see more of that in a second. But Nickelodeon's over there. Here's the front side of Palms. So you can sit out there in the morning, have a coffee, have the pastries, have the breakfast burrito. You're set. They also have little candies right there that you can fill up a bag full of candies and have candelitos. I just made that word up. This is a Generations pool. It is enormous. So in the morning I like to swim, and I've swam this back and forth. It ends up being about 350 yards. The first 4 floors, including this floor, are swim outs. Above that are not swim outs, just regular the old balcony ones. That's what we're at. Plenty of places to sit, grass. They have little parties here, barbacoa. They said they were doing it yesterday, but I did not see any barbacoa. Here they have a tunnel, and I'll go under one of the tunnels in a minute. But they have a tunnel, and in fact, the tunnel goes to the other side. There's little windows in the pool right there, and those windows are from the tunnel, so you can go and stare at people underneath the pool. It's kind of weird, but also very cool. There are bally beds out here on the beach. You do not need to reserve them. This place right now is really dead. We choose to go when it is dead because 1, it's cheaper, and 2, there's not as many people. Right? Makes sense. They play soccer here. You can play soccer. You can play some ping pong. You can play some giant chess. These fountains are usually on during the day. If you're a little kid or an adult, you go right into here. Right into here and play your heart away. Play some basketball. Here's the other end of the pool. See if I'll walk up here and see a little bit of Nickelodeon action. This is Nickelodeon. So Nickelodeon set up away from the water park by about a mile. I have heard good things about Nickelodeon. I have not done Nickelodeon. There's some massage tables. People are doing a little jogging today. This is a church. And this is the entrance to the sea. Again, not the best for seaweed today, but whatever. Let's be quiet when we go in here. It's a church. Okay, it's just a nice church where they found a giant rock with the Virgin Mary on it in the sea, and they've got it memorialized here. You can read all about it. It's pretty neat. Okay, there's the church. All right, let's go around. I'll show you the workout area, and I'll show you the think that's all I'm gonna show you over here. There's a spare basketball hoop right there. At night, there's little raccoons and coyotes and things that walk around. They're pretty cool. Here's the gym. It's not bad. Do some curls, some running. I don't know what's right there. Not a bad gym. Okay, so you can't go out that way. But I came in this way at some point. But anyways, I digress. So here's the backside. These are the rooms. I'll take you up and show our room in a little bit. It's disgusting, dirty, because we just woke up. All right, now I'm gonna go under this tunnel over here. There's a lounge for weddings. I don't know what's over here. Not much, but a couple bathrooms. But we're going under the pool now. And look, see? Now we can look under the water. All right, so this is we're back in this pool there. There's this main bar right over here, and that's where pretty much everyone hangs out. We hung out in the morning. We hung out in the afternoon. Hung out a lot. So saw a lot of different things going on, a lot of families, a lot of parents just kicking back. This is the other part that goes under the deal. Again, little holes to see through the water. Bathrooms. This is where you would reserve some of the more inclusive things. Here, let's see what's included in the more inclusive. This is included. This is included. That is not included. That is not included. That doesn't happen anymore. I don't think that one does. Yeah, so there you go. Go to Maroma. It's fun. This is a teen club. They got Jenga and some air hockey and stuff. It's pretty fun. We wouldn't play more before dinner. All right. So I'm gonna walk back up to the lobby, the second lobby. And I'm going to show you the restaurants. There are 4 restaurants. So that's where we went down before, where we came from. We've basically gone in a big circle. But there are 4 restaurants. And they are the Chef Market, which is a buffet. I think it's open pretty much all the time. Then they have a bar called Sling. Well, and this is basically what it looks like. You can read that. But so HAAB is Indian food. It's good. Sling, cocktail bar, wine kitchen. Wine kitchen could be Michelin rated. It's really pretty tasty. Jade, Asian, Chef Market, Butler Lounge, Casino. And then Echo Kids. We didn't go in there, but that's where the kids club is. It's right below us. So let's walk up these stairs. This is the part of Generations that makes it all worth it. It's quite a nice view. It's a big pool. This is Jade. I'll go in here. There's no one here. Can't believe somebody came. If you're wondering what time it is, it's probably like 7:15. Okay, this is Sling, cocktail bar, and the wine kitchen. I don't know if I can get in. Looks like I can. So I'm moving in. This looks a pretty cool place. You can go out there and hang out, sit over here, be swanky, have a cocktail before your dinner. I think they had a disco in here last night. We did not come. But it would have been fun for the kids. Then they have one kitchen, which is right over here. It's pretty cool. And you can leave this way. All right, let's go on up to HAAB. This is Puerto Morales way over there. This is HAAB. Every restaurant has a different theme. Oh, and there's a bathroom on every one of these halls, and there's a spa on one of them as well. But only a few of them connect to the Generation side. It's like 4-3 and the first one. I've never been in here. I don't know what it is, but it looks like it's a place where they try to sell you stuff. This here is the spa. It smells good. And then one more floor is the top. So the rooftop. I've seen them do parties and weddings up here. I've never been to them. This is Royale Casitas. I mean, it feels like if you're gonna hang out somewhere, this would be the place. To the right, or the orange is Nickelodeon and then Generations. But remember I was talking to you about the slide water park Aquanic in my previous video where I was. I'll show you now. Okay, so you can see that. There is the water park. And there's the Nickelodeon main lobby. And panning over here, there's the Generations lobby. That's where I came from. The very beginning. This is the rooms. From this angle. There are presidential suites that join several rooms together. But let's see, our room was that one. Or was it? Maybe it was that one. I think it was that one. Yeah. Yeah, it was that one. Right there, because we had a dog floaty. Okay. So now I'm going to take you to our room. Then I'm going to do the elevator. I believe 3 is the one that connects to the Generations building. I chose wrong. All right, let's go. Then that means it's down one floor. So the buildings are set up like this. There's 3 buildings, 18, 19, and 20. 18 being the first one, 19 middle, and 20 the last. Then it's the floor number, followed by the room number. So our room was 18461. We are on floor 3, so I got to go up one building, or up a floor. But this is how it works when you're going to your room. It's basically the same thing over and over and over and over and over again, right? There are bridges that connect building, but I don't know if it's on every floor. Actually, I've never walked down this way. It is on every floor. Cool. Okay. There's the Nickelodeon water park again. All right, let us go into the room. There's our room. I might have to buzz in. Let's see. All right, you can buzz in. And then somebody will be in there and let you in. All right, when you come in the door, you're greeted with basically 3 suites. And we are in this one. All right, this is the room. On the right is bathroom, shower, very nice shower. Swimsuits, not complimentary. Toilet works. This mirrors, jetted tub, cool lights. If you wanted to join your neighbor, you could go in there. Safe. They did have robes, but they're missing. And then, no ironing board. So they kind of have both. This is really dirty and messy, but they have 2 kind of rooms. They slide, this thing slides, but it's open top and bottom. So it's not like it's completely private. But this makes into a bed. That's where the kids slept. They have 2 TVs. All this space. They have a mini fridge over here. And then our bed, which is on the right. And then a table here. Marshmallows to bring you fun stuff. Books. And then the balcony, which I showed you from, remember? Right there. I was right up there taking video down. So this is what it looks like. So in case you're wondering, all of that walking was about 1 mile and 1/3. So, not huge, but also good for families. Oh, and by the way, if you wanted to go to adult side, which is Casitas and Royale, you just walk over there. You can't take the kids. And there you have it. Generations Riviera Maya.